Your top stories at 3. Celebrations in Kenya as the election results are released, and soccer fans heading to this afternoon's SABC Premiership match are urged to look out for road closures. Good afternoon. Kenya's Electoral Commission has officially announced that Uhuru Kenyatta is the country's new president. Kenyatta has been elected to head of state despite facing crimes against humanity for the violence in Kenya's disputed 2007 elections. Kenya has become the second African country after Sudan to have a sitting president indicted by the International Criminal Court. Loud cheers followed the Commission's chairperson Ahmed Hassan's announcement of the presidential election results a short while ago.
Since Uhuru Kenyatta has received 6,173,433, he has received more than 50.07%. He has also received more than 25% in at least 32 counties. I therefore declare Uhuru Kenyatta the duly elected president of the Republic of Kenya.
In Mozambique, at least 2,000 people, including several government officials, have attended the funeral service of slain East Rand taxi driver Mido Marcia. His friends have described him as a humble man and expressed shock in the manner in which he died. Before the funeral, a non-governmental organization, Human Rights League, marched to the South African embassy in Maputo. Marcia was found dead in the Davidson police cells last week after he was dragged down a street while handcuffed to the back of a police van, apparently for parking his vehicle on the wrong side of the road. 9 policemen have been arrested for the crime. Most of the accused appeared in the Benoni Magistrates Court for a bail application yesterday. They have indicated that they will plead not guilty when they appear in court again on Monday. A 45-year-old man has been sentenced to life imprisonment by the Verulam Regional Court in KwaZulu-Natal for raping his 2 daughters. Police spokesperson Tulani Zwane says the victims, aged 4 and 6, lost their mother in 2005 and had been under their father's care. Zwane says the man has been abusing his daughters for the past 6 years.
A 45-year-old man from Tonga has been sentenced to life imprisonment after he was found guilty by Verulam Regional Court. The man was raping his 2 children. The one was 84 years and the second one was 66 years at the time. The man was staying together with his 2 children when he raped them. Their mother died in 2005, and from 2006 the father started to rape his 2 daughters. In 2011, the elderly daughter started to report the matter to her grandmother, who then reported the matter to the police.
South African students sent to Cuba to study medicine have dismissed allegations that they've abandoned their studies. There have been reports that 6 students have decided to quit after going on strike about food and their monthly allowance of 1,600 rand, which they wanted to increase to around 5,600 rand. Only 2 students have returned to South Africa at this stage. One of them, Remduluwani Secheni, explains why he's back.
We didn't actually decide to come back. We were actually asked by the delegation that President Nkuba, if I'm not mistaken, to come back to South Africa and meet with the minister and actually explain to him the situation. Early February, we started to have problems in the dining hall. As we tried to inquire with our schools there in Cuba, they told us that they'd be able to purchase food for us because our government was not actually putting the money that was necessary for them to actually buy food for us.
And to end, thousands of fans are expected to witness SABC Premiership giants Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs lock horns at the FNB Stadium in Soweto shortly. Gauteng traffic authorities have advised motorists to use alternative routes around the stadium. The traffic department's Obed Sibasa says various roads have been closed and will reopen at 7 this evening.
We also advise people to utilize public transport to avoid congestion. Trains, rear via buses and taxis will be operating to and from the stadium.
A recap of your top story at 3. Kenya's Electoral Commission has officially announced that Uhuru Kenyatta is the country's new president. Kenya has become the second African country after Sudan to have a sitting president who has been indicted by the International Criminal Court.